Subscribe or you'll be visited by the toll troll. Make a list of things you want to acquire, not everyday stuff but nice to haves, and not consumable items, things which stick around. Make sure the list is big and encompasses your genuine desires as much as is reasonable. Purchase from the list over time but make sure it's bigger than you'll ever afford in full. Some prioritization of items is okay, but it's best to draw quantum random numbers to map to the list of items to decide what to get next. Then, note the past tense, you should keep adding to the list over time, but it needs to be created prior. Draw some quantum random numbers and map them to lottery tickets. Play those ticket numbers. If you find yourself on the winning world line, buy everything on the list and keep it around as you had intended. Beware of things which could make you lose everything and be responsible with the money. This has two primary effects in play. The acquisition lists acts to synchronize your divergent world lines between non-winning and winning world lines. The lottery win is guaranteed in one set of world lines, very small percentage overall, but it's no longer a binary thing of win/lose, it's guaranteed, you're just unlikely to experience it. The result is the temporal magnetism pulls your winning self closer to the losing ones and the losing ones closer to the winning one, but with the winning self existing whereas before it did not anywhere near you. Don't get smart about it, for example being an a-hole, on the winning world line and abandon the acquisition list, or it does nothing for your other selves and the winning one will still likely be overwhelmed by the temporal magnetism from the losing selves and you'll become another lottery winner lost everything and an heroed statistic. Say they pre-select candidates, easy enough, since they could just have agents looking at people as potential candidates and select them based on how likely a background check suggests they are to be a failure with the winnings, since all lottery winners seem to be utter failures, post-winning this seems likely. Well, you can use the aforementioned quantum random number generation to ensure they have to select their second choice candidate, which means a sort of herd immunity to rigging emerges with more people using quantum random numbers to pick tickets, as it means as long as the number of people playing quantum tickets per draw exceeds the number of pre-screened failure candidates, then there's at least one set of world lines wherein they fail to rig it. This means that what you should be doing is, take some quantum random number generators, say this. Map to ticket numbers with 37 of those bits, https://www.wolframalpha.com/input/ I equals plus binary plus to plus decimal. Replace those 37 zeros with your bits. Take that number and plug it into the let n equals 0. Part of https://jacefiddle.net/m3va8l/ in place of 0 on the top line for mega millions, or https://jacefiddle.net/pg2slnd4/ for Powerball. Following the MWI of quantum mechanics, this guarantees at least one version of you wins. If you want to play your state's local lottery, you can use the custom option on Quitism to generate numbers for it. You can also make two small and simple edits to the JavaScript and use it to generate state lotto numbers as well. This would work if the lottery was random. However, while only 11% of Powerball tickets are sold in California, they comprise something like 45% of winners. No, it will not work regardless of what happens at the lottery office. For heck's sake. But maybe if you energized and aligned some crystals, it would? Literally, an understanding of physics will allow you to perform maneuvers that the untrained eye would believe are magic. That's insubstantial given the present conversation, which is unfortunately only about the American lottery. But tricks as simple as the Monty Hall theorem work perfectly in real life. I wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for the study of luck. You can hack the laws of physics by doing some RNG on the internets. Win the lottery and post the winning ticket along with a Sharpie up your arse pal, thumbs up emoji. This has to be the most on crack I've even read on Biz. I saw a shot film about a dude with OCD. He did rituals in order to save the world. PPL convinced him to stop. And when he did, the apocalypse happened. Melanin individual just posted the free money glitch. I'll take a schizo thread like this over scam meme coins threads. Keck. No sir, the implication is that California is where you're most likely to meet a person who says, hey Anon, if you do the thing, we'll give you millions of dollars. Lotteries are excellent money laundering vehicles. OP's quantum stuff only works if things are actually random. Money laundering tools aren't random at all. My mother's ex-husband worked IT for the lottery. Their systems have Fort Knox level security, it's insane. Their retina and fingerprint scanners even look for a matching pulse to ensure you aren't just holding a dead guy up to the door. If things were random, they'd need zero security. They'd invite people in to witness the authenticity of the randomness. It'd be a proud showcase. Secrets are only for villains in this context, you don't understand the strategy. In this case you end up splitting it, but if you do this, there will be a portion of realities where you win. I hit 5 out of 6 numbers on a $1 billion jackpot. $50,000 never felt so bittersweet. And in all those realities, you won because of the non-random factor, literally a cabal of Satanist pedophiles. I'm not saying the strategy is incorrect, I'm saying America specifically would not work as you hope. Just use quantum suicide loophole to your advantage. If you don't win the lottery, shoot yourself in the head. I'm genuinely surprised this took so long to come up. It's the very obvious next step to ensuring you are in the best of all possible timelines. The only me that I will allow to exist is the me that wins the lottery. Bitches that think they can manifest by talking to a mirror don't have a heckin' clue about determination and heckin' integrity. Small world, I've been working on a theory to solve lotto randomness, and just doing basic math got me 1 to 3 off on numbers 5 out of 7 times I played. We'll try yours. If I don't win, at least quantum me would. Here's a question though. If there are infinite universes and the odds of winning the lotto are 1 in 300 million, would it be reasonable to argue you have a half chance of winning when spread out over infinite universes? Either you win or you don't, half, even though say 1 out of 300 million of yourself would win the lottery, times infinite, would it not flatten out over eternity?